here we're going to look at our ES58 series solenoid valves. So they're a three-way normally open. They're made from bar stock, so you can see this is stainless steel here. They've got FKM seals inside, which is really good because it gives you a large range of media and temperature that it can do. And these ones will do 0 to 13 bar. Now, also underneath this valve, if I just flip it up, you can see it's made from round bar stock and flats. You can see it's got two M5 mounting holes as well. Now, on the front, we've got some labels. Now, these represent the ports. So we've got a P, an A, and an R. A P is your pressure port, so that's your inlet port. R is your exhaust port, and A is your advanced port. Now, advanced will be going to your, this could be used as a pilot valve or whatever your function is for it. This is the way your media will flow. So we say it's normally open, so when there's no power to the valve, it will be flowing P to A. So P would your pressure port in the top. This is female port, threaded port in here. So your pressure will come down and it will flow out A. Your media. Now, when you power this valve, it will pull the armature off the seat. It will close off this pressure port valve port at the top. The P port will close, and you will flow A to R. Well, your A, I guess, is your downstream process will exhaust to R usually. That would be use that as an exhaust, so it would get rid of your pressure in there. Now, if we I'll disassemble this valve so I can show you what's going on inside it. The first thing you would do would be to loosen off the screw which holds the DIN plug on. That will let you pull the DIN plug and gasket off. Now, all of our valves come with a DIN plug and gasket. The DIN plugs are standard with an LED in all voltages except for 415. So we do 12 volt DC, 24 volt DC, 24 volt AC, 110 volt AC, 240 volt AC, and 415 volt AC. So all except 415 come with an LED. The 415 plug is just black. Now, LED is great because it really helps you, if you need to visually check if there's power to the valve, you can see that when the LED is on there. So what I've done is I've loosened one off already. You would take a spanner to loosen this nut and the operator off. I just remove that DIN plug out of here and bring this model in. So it's the same valve, but we've already loosened this off. This means I don't need to use a spanner while I'm demonstrating this. I can take this off. We take this nut off the top. So this is the female port on the top. And when this nut's removed, it looks like it's a male. The male thread is just for the nut to hold the coil on the valve. We've removed that off. You can see the coil slides off. This exposes the operator and the body of the valve. We've got a little sort of semi-spring washer on here that just helps the coil stay on there nicely. Now, if we remove the operator tube, inside here, you can see an armature. Now, on the bottom of this, it's got a Viton seal. This is what sits over this jet or orifice here. So don't forget, this is normally open. So this is sitting on the bottom here, which cuts this off. So here we're flowing P, pressure down the top to A. This port, the R port, is closed. The spring holds it down on there. Now, if I slide this out, you can see on this end, there's also another Viton seal. This sits up. You see that hole down in the operator tube there? This covers that hole. So when it's powered on, it will pull this up. It will cover the P port, and you would have flow through the valve, R to A, which is this hole is exposed to this hole, so flow will occur through the valve. You can also see a Viton O-ring on the seal for the operator there. Underneath, you can see the mounting holes, two M5 mounting holes. So it's a very solid valve, quite economical because we make it from bar stock and just put the flats and do the machining to it.